Abanwe ne Emun they are still not reading the room. Omo hu dia ekos wo man mu ye. Matena se din matie the Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye ogusu kasa se obi ogusu opposition. Still making reference kasa interview ani obo Akufo-Addo din 53 times.
Okay.
Mekaninia obo Akufo-Addo din 53 times. You see, these are people in government. It's expected say Omobe address the issues and the needs of the people.
Yes.
And Yama Omobo hunde urenti Ghana for Sala 7th December ekoto abetia MPP no. It's expected say Omoba abemono omonto asa nyoma so. But it's rather unfortunate say now Omo ye worse of every single thing that they criticize the MPP for. And unfortunately, no, and as I dear ye me ya ma me ra ho enyume we ni say omo ye wi no mo didi atembe guso. Blatant insult. Kasa Felix Ofosu-Kwakye kasa enia no. Aya temdidi no didi Ghana for. Aya clear insult because utie justifications na ode mana sebi mpenifo enim. Sa justification ye ode be. Immediately who the head and tail of the justification ye ode be. Asema ye Ghana for ka ho asem ni say mampani na ote akonwa esu o twi private jet a eye ni nua dia. Na sa private jet na o twi no eye grounds for potential conflict of interest. Perceived that perception. This is the President Mahama Code of Conduct. Our ma appointee be assign or no so sign be President Mahama na netna them and then in penny for trust our code of conduct to you. Obi. Here page 16 it talks about the nature of conflict of interest.
Yes.
Okay, paragraph 2. Odi ma men kai sa first paragraph no na wa cheche mama me. Where paragraph 1.5, nature of conflict of interest. This is the code of conduct issued by President Mahama in 2025. Also, conflict of interest may exist where a minister's personal or private interest is likely to conflict with or be in conflict with the functions of his office or her office. Blah, blah, blah. Over down or say paragraph 2, say, hence a conflict of interest may be direct or indirect in nature and A, may arise due to the influence and power the minister holds both in his or her sectorial responsibilities as a minister or cabinet or as a minister or a member of cabinet. Now, Obi, oko down na say oba paragraph Obi oba paragraph Obi meba me aha oba paragraph 1.5.12 a gifts.
Okay.
Or say the minister also to avoid the creation or appearance of an obligation, gifts in cash or kind, are not to be solicited or accepted from commercial enterprises or any other organization. Now, okay, but down, almost say my minister no, any cash or any gift worth the value of 20,000 Ghana cedis. Obi, utie in sema Felix eka ni ana se o de compare sa asema meka ho asemi on conflict of interest na na se Obi ubehwe ha se ya paragraph 1.53 na or say the interest of family and personal friends or say public perception is a critical factor in maintaining trust and accountability in governance. A conflict of interest may arise if a minister's family member or personal friend derives or is perceived to derive some personal, financial, or other benefit from a decision or action by the minister or any other government. Enti Obi, okay, same way niya. It acknowledges the fact say conflict of interest may be betima arise as a result of perception. Obi hanana meshisheno. Paragraph 1.5.1. The minister and conflict of interest situations. The minister must A, avoid situations which create the perception that his or her official actions are being influenced by personal, financial, or business interest. Not just say, the perception na yeka ho asem no. President Mahama Code of Conduct no. Acknowledge. Obi asema yeka ho asem ni ane say, mampeni a wabe. Ni nua private jet a yeka ho asem a Felix say I o scan with top private jet. Ene Obi, ye asem baby adanie fancy. President Mahama be ye mampeni part 1. Ibrahim Mahama first jet no Jata number 1 or 2012. Or 2012 and President Mahama eye mampeni wo Ghana ha. And to Ibrahim the presidential jet, the private jet first one. And I was on top private jet second one. Abra ni nua eye mampeni part 2. And I nim say private jet na ba bedru Ghana ha. It on the abra ni nua be mampeni bia no. And what top private jet. Yes, we acknowledge. Yes, we acknowledge the fact that or your businessman, we acknowledge the fact that we are Kenya Obi. No more Asema Mekan say we acknowledge the fact that Absa Bank fund the financier, but Asema Mekan say it is also true. Sending your man penny be on top private jet. 2012 your man penny no top private jet. And it is again also true. Says a Ghana koto helicopter and I say a Mushembia and you no so to a private jet. 2012 Martin Amidu, I know a former Attorney General of the government. A true article, say President Mills in 2011, no per se investigative president, Vice President Mahama, say Tama no lead the negotiations between Ghana and the baby and near Koto helicopter Ama Air Force for no. Almost suggested say negotiations ni bi wo honoma President Mahama and exercise good judgment. Now on the personal interest, these are negotiations no enim kind. Obi, with your kind permission, I will just read Martin Amidu paragraph of in the article now or can one seven or say the terms of reference. The Martin Amidu Chani say President Mills set up committee CFI investigating President Mahama. Tamana President Mahama ye vice president to Atamils no on sa purchase American one semi. This is a paragraph of the article. This is Martin Amidu speaking. Also the terms of reference of the committee as I was instructed and drafted them for the late president were I to investigate the processes adopted in selecting, negotiating and agreeing on the acquisition of the aircrafts. 2. To investigate the competitive advantage, prices of the aircraft and the level of economic and financial due diligence conducted by relevant agencies in the processes of acquisition of the aircraft. And 3. To investigate any other matter that in the opinion of the committee is reasonably related to the foregoing terms of reference. Matinamidu Treche Muko say committee members are ye set it up no. Na a 3-member committee led by Mr. William Abwa, Mr. George Amwa, and Brigadier General Alote. These were the members of the committee. These people, their family members are still there. Some of them are still alive. And you know, can't come about a committee BRC and set here. Martin Amidu is still there. He was the Attorney General of the time, also on drafting the terms of reference of the committee. On the president, the set the committee together because that time na ye negotiation said Ghana koto helicopter ma Air Force fund. That time na mampeni ni nua eto the first private jet. And then sana Feluso Fosuku Kenya Parliament no kre ama approval say Ghana koto private jet. No kre say minority now oppose because ye jitu mu say mampeni ni safety ni yafa nya politics. Se bibi tu mampeni no mani ni ana ato no. Inti yafa nya politics. Inti minority no are oppose. That is true. And it is also true say negotiations e cost say Ghana koto remuhyen fofra. Fele say kan one say helicopter ne ba kwa ba no. It is also true say mampeni ni nua no so ato ne second private jet. Obi, these are the questions that Ghana for raises. Say it raises enough grounds for conflict of interest. Personally, Monday made the petition a court for them. Premise on Article 218 of the Constitution. Some investigating President Mahama who using in your private jet.
248 rather. It's on the conflict of interest provision.
Conflict of interest provision. 248. Now, investigating. Say, Mampeni
284. Sorry.
284. Now, investigating Mampeni say. Nini private jet na o use no say na manase azure kan no grounds for potential conflict of interest. Fellows kasa wa say na then na ninu anya free aban nim. Dia ninu anya free aban nim say sankofa gold reserves ene Azuma resources for a gold project here wo upper east region worth $100 million. And engineers and planners will be anim say mampani ni nua company and I take you over. So now the question is that Argentina want take you over a brand president Akufo-Addo Yemampeni.
The process is started when Akufo-Addo Yemampeni.
Me bahano. Me share ndwem fomba me ba me do me market na me nam.
Okay.
Omo se me ba me mbe bisawo. Sa Argentina tama Mampeni Akufo-Addo tisu 8 years. President Mahama Nyano company no and take you over Sasankofa gold project no. And the black voter project worth $100 million.
But the processes shows, the processes began
almost
in
say I didn't know on one
2022.
I didn't know me question I may be sir. I didn't know one take you over. Obi. And some now air course say you see when you talk about it, then they try to find excuses. Say and away you see. But I'm saying again, say Enyama omode kasetia President Akufo-Addo niano. They are doing worse of it and okay. Almost say fuel pe ena auto. The patch of fuel on 1 second near the to. Is the fuel not more than 20,000 Ghana cedis here? Can one say me in any case, President and the Jets and the man or they cost South Korea is the cost not more than the 20,000 gift. In the fund they say a gift ya jatum. But is the gift not more than the 20,000 threshold, 20,000 Ghana cedis threshold now? President Nankasa asset in the code of conduct in him. Obi, you see, this is a very serious and sensitive matter, and I am so angry with the issues to the extent say, oh man, yeah, team, you funny said their president now some George so sorry say new answer private jet. It is so nusu to kwaya kwa communication meeting be ono so be phone in private jet. Some agent so say na down for partner Richard Nyamakwe or private jet into ono so ko Dubai akwa gold meeting bia ono so the Richard Nyamakwe jet in the beko. Now to force is also is an Adam for the Magdan or private jet into Onusu to the Magdan private jet and in the Beko. What sort of country are we building? It's me the petition the court said Shraj Kasa Bonibi and Nima. Then we know said this is the precedent. I said yes, you was say Mampenibia and a pound for bars and a relative be a private jetter. What me you then Felix of Osukwati tries to make a very, very unfortunate comment here. Gabi as trader kono only the capacity so better private jet into Toyo be because a new bear man penity na water private jet. Obi all law firms for across about 8 African countries no. Only the bank account mo. Does he know the financial status of somebody?